There's a big difference between someone saying, you're fat, ugly, gross, I don't like the way you look, and saying, you're overweight, you should lose the weight because I want you to be healthy. Coach Gregan, is fat shaming okay? Well, Joe Rogan seems to think so. He has proof it works. Fat shame someone, convince them they're overweight, not healthy, and you fat shame them into losing the weight.
86 pounds.
That's right. That's
Now,
a large child.
I know that you want to take credit for it because...
Fat shaming works.
Exactly.
And what if that works? Is fat shaming okay? Well, in my opinion, and you're going to be surprised by this, I actually think it's okay to an extent. If you're telling someone they're overweight, unhealthy, and you're doing so because you care about them and you want them to live a longer and healthier life, and you say, look, you're obese, you're fat, and you need to wake up and smell the coffee because you're not going to live a very long life in that current state. But oh, body positivity. Heaven forbid we call people out for doing something unhealthy. In comparison, if someone's an alcoholic, abuse and wreck drugs, and you say, hey, maybe you're getting drunk too many times, you're doing too many drugs, are those people haters? There's a big difference between someone saying, you're fat, ugly, gross, I don't like the way you look, and saying, you're overweight, you should lose the weight because I want you to be healthy.
If you really are saying that you want to get healthy and you really are saying that you want to play soccer and do all these things again, like
A friend has to
gotta
be
change your
brutally
diet.
honest with you.
Yeah, well, that's a hard one.
And so it's tough, being brutally honest, telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. You want to hear body positivity. You look good at any weight, at every size. You're healthy at every size. What you need to hear is, no, you are not. You are obese. You are not healthy. You say you want to be healthy. Well, prove it. Do something about it.
What did you do other than exercise and how did you shift your diet?
And so after Joe Rogan called him out, he in fact lost the 86 pounds. It's been 2.5 years. He's lost the weight and kept it off. And so how? What were the changes he made in his diet exercise program that allowed him to lose all this weight and keep it off?
So it's been almost now 2.5 years that I haven't done a single day of less than 10,000 steps.
And so what did he do? Step 1, get your ass off the couch and move. He averages 15 to 20,000 steps as tracked by a pedometer, and that motivates him to move. The more you move, the more calories you're going to burn. Whether it's through cardio or NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, the more calories you can burn off, the easier it's going to be in a deficit.
Much of your weight loss comes from keeping this guy closed, right?
Yeah.
What you put into your mouth is paramount in your weight loss journey.
That's the thing that people need to It's very, 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 very difficult to exercise your way to weight loss.
Exactly.
You might go for a 1 or 2 hour walk, and within 5 minutes of eating some ice cream, you've more than eaten all the calories you burned. And so he uses MyFitnessPal to track everything he puts into his mouth. Been doing that for over 2 years. After all, it's calories in, calories out. And if you don't overconsume calories, of course you're going to lose weight.
At the end of the day, she says, don't have any snacks. You're at 1727 and you were supposed to get under 1700.
And his diet, 1,700 calories a day. Oh, but everyone needs to eat 3,000 calories a day or else you're starving. You have to eat so much food. People overestimate just how many calories they need. Granted, if you're racing bikes, lifting weights every day, perhaps you need more than that. But for most people, that is not the calories you need in your diet.
So the third thing is I weigh myself once a week.
And tip number 3, he weighs himself about once a week. If he sees his weight going up, he knows he should be eating less. Weight goes down, he could be eating more. The only problem I have with this is if you only weigh yourself once a week, how do you know you're not dehydrated or bloated on that day? Oftentimes, I'm 3, 4, 5 pounds lighter or heavier, depending what I've eaten or the cardio I've done the day before. And so I would prefer to weigh yourself multiple times during the week and take the median, the middle number. Cross off the highs and the lows during the week and go with your middle weight. That is a more accurate representation of what you actually weigh.
I mean, there's nothing magical. Just doing that I guess if I can add a fourth thing, I removed the all or nothing mindset.
And avoiding an all or nothing mindset. I see this all the time. People are either on a diet or they don't care and they eat anything and everything in sight. It takes a lifetime to gain all that weight. And so don't you think it's going to take a long time to lose it? And nothing is going to be ruined or gained in one single day. Even if you did 10 hours cardio in one day, you could still ruin it the rest of the week. And to the same account, if you binge eat for an entire day, it's not going to completely sabotage your weight loss. What is if you're not being consistent. If you just throw in the towel and eat anything and everything month after month, year after year, you're going to gain all this weight.
My mindset was, as long as every day I'm a bit better, eventually, the old baby steps thing.
And so it's baby steps. Don't try to rush off the weight. You diet too quickly, too great of a calorie deficit, you're going to end up starving, losing muscle. Take your time. It took you months, years to put on the weight. It should take you a significant amount of time to lose it.
So I'd like to think that I'm in my steady state now, but that's...
Well, you've become aware now of the value of being thin and healthy.
And so absolutely 95% of diets fail. And so if you can lose the weight and keep it off for multiple years, you now understand what it takes. You've achieved homeostasis, balance. You can now intuitively eat. If you see your weight creeping up week after week, you know you're all of a sudden you're eating too much. Eat less. Perhaps exercise more. If you suddenly start losing too much weight, you're having lower energy levels, you perhaps don't sleep as well, losing your pumps in the gym, eat more. And so you can do what I suggest, which is to maintain. Once you reach a healthy body fat percentage, and that is the hardest part. People don't know what that is. They seem to think that they can reach single-digit body fat, look like a Gymshark athlete, eat whatever they want, and maintain. It's not going to work for 99% of the population. Most people need to be at 15% body fat to feel and look healthy. All too often, people try to lose too much weight and they end up with low energy levels and saying, well, I can't put on any muscle. That maintaining thing, it doesn't work. That is because you are trying to get too shredded. It's not about being perfect, 5% body fat. It's about being healthier, better than you were. And so it's better to maintain a healthy body fat year round, year after year, than think you have to yo-yo diet. How many of you are bulking, cutting, You're getting fatter, not happy, you go on a cut, you're starving, and then you bulk again. Enough of this. Get to a healthy body fat percentage and maintain.
So what is a daily meal for you like?
Breakfast, I may have 1 or 2 boiled eggs.
Breakfast, 1 or 2 boiled eggs. That's it. Lunch, a quarter chicken and some coleslaw. Afternoon, couple of smaller snacks, perhaps fruit, perhaps some yogurt. Supper, a salad with some meat.
And then dinner will be a fantastic salad that if you looked at the volume, you'd think, my God, how are you losing so much weight?
But for supper, it's a very voluminous meal. All that salad, it doesn't have many calories, and so he can eat until he's full and satisfied. That is why my cookbook works so well. Most people trying to lose weight, they end up being starving or they don't like the foods that they're eating. They can't satisfy their sweet tooth, their cravings, and they miss the foods that they once ate. No more does that have to be the case. Get the freaking cookbook. High protein, high fiber, delicious, voluminous meals for the big eaters. Get the cookbook. Tens of thousands of people got the cookbook, got amazing results. Easy recipes that even Coach Greg can make. I ain't no chef. You think I got mad culinary skills? I got nothing. And so if I can make these recipes, so can you. And they taste amazing and are filling. And so if you want to maintain a lean and healthy physique year-round, please consider getting the cookbook. Click the link in the description.
But it only has, 5-6 ounces of protein, but it's voluminous so that I feel full.
And so imagine if you got my cookbook. How many of you can live on this diet? Couple eggs, quarter chicken, coleslaw, some snacks, and a salad. Seems pretty boring. And so I strongly recommend you get the cookbook. Even if you only get 5, maybe 10 recipes out of the 100 plus, you will be shocked at the difference it can make in your own diet and your own physique. Also, if you want to get harder than last time supplements, including turkesterone, everyone's been talking about, please click the link in the description. We also have training books, cookbooks, coaching plans by me and my team. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment for the algorithm. Don't forget, please watch some of the bloops. And until next time, I am out.